Can a Christian marry a Muslim and live happily ever after? Will it work out? Some think they can, but if you look carefully into the scriptures, there could be big problems. Can Christian communities absorb thousands, perhaps millions of Muslims in their midst and mix and live peacefully without any problems, without any hatred, and finally terror? Doesn't the lifestyle clash? Can Christians go and work in Muslim countries? Can we evangelize in Muslim countries without fear? Can we evangelize for Jesus in Christian countries? If not, why not? Many Muslims claim that the Old Testament prophesied about the coming of Muhammad, and that Jesus was just another person that was born 2000 years ago and he didn't pre-exist. Christians will again look at the same Old Testament and claim that the prophecy shows that the coming of Messiah would be. The prophecies point to Jesus Christ, according to Christians. So what is true? There's a clear problem there. Somebody is right, somebody is wrong. In the end, you'll have to make up your mind. You can think, well, maybe both is true. Maybe the Old Testament prophesied about Jesus Christ, but it also prophesied about Muhammad. Is that possible? So, whereas the moderate Muslim can coexist with Christians in Western countries, and maybe initially Christians and Muslims can marry if they generalize and totally deny and avoid some scriptures in their literature. But that's not going to hold. So Muslims easily become radicalized in liberal worlds. And if we are truly Christian, then they also will become worried and think that we are denying Muhammad. So that raises a question, and you need to understand the scriptures and the problems you could run into. It is a very dangerous thing if you don't consider it carefully. Now, the Quran was assembled and published over 600 years after Jesus Christ's first advent. So we need to consider then what the apostles said about Jesus and about false prophets. Because if it's true, then we need to look at that, because that is what Christianity must believe. So most Christians don't know enough about these differences, and they are big and they are serious. So I felt the need to write this to show you the differences in the Bible and in the New Testament. We also compare it to the Quran and where the differences and the conflict can develop. So on the world scene, we can also be heading for major problems, and politicians seem to be totally unaware of that, as they allow millions of migrants into Christian communities, and that's going to lead to serious problems. They can oppress it and hold down the flames that's going to come up. But the scriptures doesn't really tolerate. If you're serious about either book, then you cannot tolerate that kind of thing. It's going to be leading to serious problems. So before you make big decisions in your life about marriage and things like that, and who you work for, and where you're going to establish and live and put your home, I want you to look at this book and think about the possibility of conflict and how to stay safe and how to stay in harmony and stay away from trouble. So I feel you need to look at this book before you make big decisions in your life.